We are at such a pivotal point as a society right now, and freedom of speech, freedom of expression, standing in unity, finding peace, these are all things that were really important to Kurt Vonnegut, and they're things that are really important to Madam Walker and are important to us as a community.
A march this morning in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Members of the community walked from the Kurt Vonnegut Library to the Madam Walker Theater. That's where this year's MLK Day of Celebration took place. The featured speaker was Kevin Richardson of the Exonerated Five, formerly known as the Central Park Five.
In 1989, the group of teenagers was accused of raping a jogger in New York Central Park. Their story has gained renewed attention thanks in part to Netflix. News 8's multicultural reporter Katira Winfrey has the story.
Madam C.J. Walker Legacy Center representatives say the place is still under construction, but they wanted to make a point to make it back home in time for MLK Day. And they say they needed a speaker with a powerful story, and they found that in Kevin Richardson. Madam Walker. This theater carries her name and builds on her legacy. She was America's first black woman self-made millionaire.
Keep going forward and digging and knowing what the past was.
It's a fitting location to honor another legacy, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
It was Martin Luther King Day, and to be on stage and speaking about justices and injustices and fighting for equality is what everything he was about.
Kevin Richardson is a criminal justice reform advocate, and he knows firsthand about injustice. Tears frequently stream down his face. He says even after all this time, knowing what he lived through gets to him.
I thought I would channel that aggression I have and turn it into something positive.
30 years ago, he and 4 other teenage boys were known as the Central Park Five. They were convicted of raping a jogger, but were ultimately exonerated. Their story gained new attention with the Netflix release, When They See Us.
We thought Kevin Richardson was the perfect person to get a message out there of renewal and faith and focus. And that's what we're doing. We're renewing ourselves. We're focusing on the future.
Richardson says it's odd being put in the same class as Dr. King when it comes to fighting injustices.
It's overwhelming, but I must carry that.
Richardson says he's going to continue his work with the Innocence Project, but he's in the works of putting together the Exonerated Five Foundation. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Wish TV News 8's multicultural reporter, Katira Winfrey.
Katira, thank you very much. In honor of MLK Day, UIndy students, faculty, and staff helped pack thousands of meals. It's part of the Pack Away Hunger program. The meals will be given to Indianapolis-based organizations serving families in need. The university president says this is one way that he hopes the university can help give back to others.
His legacy and tradition is about addressing and being involved with the things in our community that aren't right or that are of concern. And so hunger is one of the big issues of poverty inside of the area that all of our people here live in.
Packaway Hunger's main focus is to provide nutritious meals for families. Each meal provides vitamins and minerals. It contains rice, soy, and vegetables.
Well, from packing meals to packing survival kits, the Kennedy King Memorial Initiative says MLK Day is the perfect time to host this event. Volunteers, including Colts players, helped pack 1,000 survival kits today for the homeless.
The focus of the Kennedy King Memorial Initiative is on the teachings of Robert Kennedy and the teachings of Martin Luther King. And certainly on Martin Luther King Day is the day that a service project like this should happen. You know, both of those gentlemen were huge advocates for taking care of the least of us and being able to, if you see an injustice, speak out, do something. And so that was the whole push behind this event.
The survival kits have food, hygiene products, and water. The Kennedy King Memorial Initiative says the overall goal is just to try to get homeless people into their office and help them live a better and more stable life.